Hey guys, welcome back to As the Beholder as we play Kings of Teventor. Tonight, a lot of exciting things.
Some not so exciting.
I mean, Coleman will be here too.
I will.
Yay!
Always here.
No real announcements. Check us out on YouTube. We're here every Friday night at 7:30 on Twitch. Thank you so much. We've had several new subscribers, followers, views. We really appreciate all the love, guys. But without further ado, let's get started. All right, welcome back, guys. As we're getting our drinks here situated. So where last we left off, we had a lot of things going on. Proud basically, and his mother basically forced his father to take him in as chief advisor because they found some dirt on Carrington. Took him to the dungeons.
Like millions of dollars worth of dirt.
$12 million to be exact of dirt.
How much is dirt worth?
I don't know, I guess it depends on where you're at. Yeah.
A shit ton of dirt.
Dirt and Bill for 12 million.
Ophelia was hurt, rescued by West Narrows and Liliana, and brought back and stabilized and healed in Waddell.
Super crazy.
Yeah. And West Narrows also went and rescued his daughters. They are also back in Waddell. And if I believe correctly, we're going to start off tonight with table secrets.
So quickly.
So quickly.
Who's secret?
Craig's secret.
Oh, I thought it was Coleman for a minute.
Oh, no.
He has no secrets.
It's true. I'm an open book.
Finley's just a super chill guy.
Yeah.
Open
Just-
the books. I don't have a
Great guy.
conniving mind.
I'm an open book with no writing.
It's a picture book.
I'm a notebook. Alright.
All right.
So, I'm going to go check up on Ophelia.
Okay.
See how she's doing. Make sure she's doing okay.
As you go in to Ophelia's room, she's had several visitors. There's bouquets of flowers, little toys. You can see letters and things on the bedside table. She is propped up in bed. Looks a little pale, a little drawn. You're not the same statuesque woman that you have known all these years. But she's propped up, laying in bed, reading a book.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything, but looks like you've had already several well wishes have stopped by.
Yes, it's been very busy. How can I help you, my son? Come sit by me. She'll motion to the chair that's next to the bed.
I'll go sit readily next to her. I really just wanted to come check on you, really, more than anything. I wanted to make sure you were okay. Also, while I was visiting Kirkpatrick, he told me of your ailment, your illness.
I'm sure all of Teventor knows by now.
I don't know if it's that common knowledge yet, but I'm sure it won't take long before it gets out. Is there anything that can be done? Do you know what is afflicting you?
No, my son, I've had this disease or illness for quite some time. Each day has been battle. I'm slowly wasting away.
Yeah.
I am very grateful to your betrothed, your fiance, for allowing me enough time to get my affairs in order.
She has grown quite powerful as of late.
Yes, Liliana has spoken of the same. I'm curious if the same is with Silence.
I would imagine, I'm sure. I was hoping you would be around longer, Ophelia. Wish there was more I could do. I wish there was some way I could help. They need teachers. They need someone to instruct them how to use their abilities. Lucrezia and I have spent a lot of time exploring her magic, trying to figure out how it works. We've figured out a few things. We figured out that together we make it stronger. So that is
Interesting.
something. I mean, as far as I know, I think that she and I have done our part. I don't know, but from what Kirkpatrick told me, I feel like we have filled out part of the prophecy. I don't know if the lands have been returned magic or not, but
I have felt some strength in the veil. I am glad that you have found love, Proud. She is a remarkable woman and suits you.
she does. It is not at all what I would have chosen for myself.
Sometimes fate, sometimes the goddesses know better.
It would seem that they do. But yes, I do. I did find love, and I'm very grateful for that. I wanted to say thank you for your kindness that you've always shown me.
Of course, and she reaches out and grabs your hand. I know I ask of a lot, but I am naming Liliana's heir. This will be trying for her, as she will be over the Nadiri, rebuilding the Nadiri. I'm not even sure how much damage was done, and I have not felt my sisters call out to me. And making changes in Erin. She will need friends.
She will always have them here in Udell. I know that she and I are both in an awkward situation, but I harbor no ill will towards her.
Oh, no,
and
no.
I think she harbors none towards me.
Not at all. I simply mean that I think that everyone knows now that you were meant for others. But your friendship that you had was true.
I think so too. No, I believe so. I believe that we are secure in that. Yes, I would hope so. And I hope she feels the same. And I think it's wise to appoint her. I don't know who else you could have chosen that would have been any better.
Serena has roles, but that is not one.
No, I agree.
So as you hold her hand, talking to her, saddened by, this horrible situation, the world is not ready for this. You feel as if these thoughts take almost movement through you, and they start passing through you to Ophelia. Ophelia kind of looks at you, looks at herself, and you start to see the color come back, the fullness in her cheeks. What? Proud, are you doing magic?
I don't know.
She kind of sits up straighter. Her breathing becomes more regular. I thought something was different with you, my son, but I just thought it was the spell of love. You cast your own spell. Perhaps you and Lucrezia need to explore each other's magic.
Perhaps you are right. What did I just do?
I don't know, but I don't know if it's a healing. It's some sort of healing spell. I'm not sure, but everything we have done, everything my sisters have tried. I've even tried Athenite potions. I have not felt this good in years. Do you know what this means?
No. I have no idea.
Whatever you and Lucrezia have done, you are healing this land. You are blessing the land with magic again. Unless you haven't been reading Athenite texts or studying, have you?
No, not at all. No,
And even then, I don't think that they have this level of spell.
But you feel better.
Yes, I feel
you look
wonderful.
Better. I mean, your color looks great. You look like you did years ago. Actually, it's weird.
If it's okay with you, I would like to have the doctor check me out to make sure.
Of course, yes.
But, Proud, this is remarkable.
I'm overjoyed, Ophelia. Not for me, but for you. If it have helped you at all, that is...
Yes, it'd be great and wonderful, but this means the prophecy is true, that this is becoming true, that we could possibly defeat so much and heal this land and...
Yes, I thought that was the plan the whole time.
Well, yes, of course, but, you know what we face.
I do.
I have been worried.
Or at least I know what I'm told we face.
Yeah, as well.
So...
She kind of gets out of bed. Remarkable. Puts her hands on your cheeks. She goes, "You are remarkable."
I am stunned. I am overjoyed. Yes, go get checked out. And I hope, let me know how you are.
Yes, of course. I will get checked out. I'm going to get dressed. I will not miss your father's announcement.
Oh, of course, yes. I need to go attend to that too. I have one other small thing to do, and I'll head that way. This is incredible.
It's amazing. So she kind of scoots you out of the room. She rings for a servant to go fetch the doctor. You can hear her starting to try to get dressed in the room.
Awesome.
I did lesser restoration on her, so... Which, amazing! You've unlocked magic!
Yay. I guess I need to speak with my gnomes,
Okay.
Connor and Liam.
As you step out into the hallway, you walk down a couple steps and you hear psst, psst.
Oh, I'll turn and face them.
Ah,
Welcome back. So, an eventful evening.
I really wish you'd give us time to sleep between these things.
I can't help
I don't know why all the people do things at night.
You know, I don't know why all the nefarious things happen at nighttime and not during broad daylight. We should really
It'd be much more convenient.
We should talk
Maybe
to
we should talk to him about it. Yeah,
about
yeah.
being more considerate.
You, since you're going to be not king, you should tell everyone.
I will make that a point in my address.
Very good, very good.
So, what did you
Oh.
find?
What we're here for. So we followed him, but we had to stay far back. Him and his, the princess, they're very perceptive. But we saw him. He went to that place we found you last time, the ritual ground.
Yes. Wait, he went to there.
Yes.
Did they end up there, or did it look like he went there straight away?
We followed him from the gates to there.
Alright.
I don't think we lost him any. Did we, Connor? Nah.
Okay.
Him and his girl were talking the whole time. Not paying attention. But they went there, and she stayed back, but he went forward and talked to him for a bit. And
Did they seem on guard at his approach? Did they seem...
No, not at first, no. But then the fight broke out, and him and the princess killed them all, and then they rescued the girls.
I see. So he seemed to be on friendly terms with whoever was there.
Well, we couldn't hear what they were saying, but they didn't draw swords on him right away.
What happened that triggered the fight?
Not sure. They were talking, and then all of a sudden he just whipped out his... Was it a crossbow? I think it was a crossbow. They kind of talked between each other. He whipped out his weapon and shot him.
I see. Interesting. Gentlemen, you've done great work.
Of course we did.
Take the rest of the day off. Go rest, relax. Thank you so much.
We won't miss your big announcement, your lordship.
Oh gosh, I appreciate it. I thank you for your support.
I have a list of demands.
You can leave them with my secretary. I'm sure I'll
Leave
have
him
one.
with the secretary.
I'll
Liam.
probably have one of those by this time.
Oh. Okay.
I'm going to leave from them. I'm going to go find Andre one last time.
Okay, Andre, where are you going to find him?
I'm going to go back towards where the Athenites were hanging out.
Okay, roll a perception.
Good night. 18.
You find him. Yeah. He stands out. He's blonde, pretty looking,
I
young.
just kind of usher him to a side somewhere.
Yes, my lord.
I need to know about this ritual site. I found it myself, and I found a lot of bones. You said Alec stopped off there last night. Who else was there? Moreover, was West Narrows there? Were you there? You said you were there with Alec, and then you left and ran away.
I don't mean to. He's definitely roll a persuasion.
16.
Yes, I assumed you knew he was looking for his daughters. They were there. They were going to use them as a sacrifice for it. He came in, the fight broke out.
Oh, so West Narrows just showed up and rescued his daughters and left. He's not a member of the Rising.
He spoke to Alec about something. I was off to the side. They first seemed like they knew each other. Not friendly, necessarily. Alec was doing this laugh that he does when he doesn't like you. Like when he's like making fun of you kind of thing. I could hear that, but I don't know what they said. And then Westeros pulled out his crossbow, shot at him. The fight ensued, and I ran off.
Okay. So you danced around that question. Is Westeros a member of the Rising?
I don't know. But he seemed to know Alec.
So he seemed, from what I've gauged then, he knew where this ritual site was because he went straight to it, found it easily, walked in, was greeted, and then a fight broke out.
Sounds like what happened.
These sacrifices, what happens at them?
He pales even more. It's unspeakable, your lord. I
am going to need you to tell me what happens at those.
Well, persuasion or intimidation. What are you trying to do?
Lasted 20.
So I've never been at one. I've never done one. This was supposed to be my first one. But from what I gather, they capture a virgin and tie her to the ground. And then the men, there's usually 4, they take turn using the woman. And then after they are all done, they kill her and use her lifeblood to feed the beast.
And all of those skeletons I found buried at that ritual site. All of those females, that's what happened to all of them.
Probably. It's been happening for, hundreds of years. Just now they feel like they have awoken the beast.
They very well might have. Crowd's going to turn. He's going to begin storming off.
Okay. Anybody have a guess?
Have fun.
Oh, exciting times.
So what happened?
Some things.
Stuff.
Interesting
Yeah.
stuff and things.
So, Westeros and Finley, you guys are sitting kind of in this courtyard area inside the castle, discussing plans for the bachelor party.
Oh, yeah. I had legitimately forgotten about that.
We all do that.
I mean, this is Budel. It cannot be too hard to find a stripper.
Have you looked around? There is...
I don't know. Maybe a midget?
Nat 20. Have I seen any midget stripper or otherwise?
Well, you've seen little people.
Okay.
No, I don't. Not the M word, so to say, but
Oh, shit.
yeah, it's
Sorry.
Is that, are we not allowed to say that?
that's a term.
Pencil now.
Yeah. But
Fuck, my bad.
Mm.
I'm sorry. I
Maybe
did not know.
we watched the wrestling league.
It,
Throwing it all over the
depends.
place.
But yeah, there's some people that take it very offensive at.
Oh,
but
my bad.
Udell is known for having gnomes and elves. You've even seen a fairy or two. So you've seen several little people.
Can I use the net 20 for strippers?
I mean, they're not walking around
Are
advertising
they
their
gone?
wares.
This isn't Europe?
This isn't forensic?
I mean, the three women from the... I wasn't there when that happened. It was another...
I'm sure.
I'm sure there are brothels and stuff around.
Yes. I am sure we can find something.
As you guys are sitting here debating this, what kind of stripper you're going to get from the other side of the courtyard, you see Proud walk in. He is extremely perturbed. And as he gets closer to you, it's almost strange. He starts to grow in size and becomes very large.
How large?
Like the ones.
Oh.
So looking around, I don't see what's else. Worthless, sniveling traitor. I am going to fucking kill you! And I would get to charge him.
Okay. That's going about right.
I don't know what's going on.
You see him coming across to you, so we're gonna roll for initiative.
Okay. Ooh, 9.
10.
What are you doing, Finley?
12. Instead of tackling Proud, I'm gonna tackle Wes out of the way.
Okay.
When Proud gets close enough.
You're gonna try to push him out of the way and put yourself.
No, like tackle so we're both going the same direction. I don't know what
Okay.
happened.
I'm not trying to tackle him necessarily.
Oh.
Make him hit the tree. It's good. I'm assuming we were under a tree. It's the best
Sure.
place to talk about strippers.
It is a nice place.
It's for a Devil My Stripper conversation.
Yeah. Maybe a small
I'm gonna
park bench.
hold my action.
Okay.
Yeah. Until I figure out what's going on.
Alright then.
Okay.
Proud?
Cool. Proud is going to storm forward and just, in his 12-foot size, begin
He's big.
assaulting West Narrows physically.
Seems right.
16 to hit.
Just hits.
That'll be 12 points of damage.
Okay.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Haven't used this app in a while. Con save will be a 19.
Okay. You save.
Okay.
Second one. 17 to hit.
Hit.
6 points of damage.
Okay.
Make a con save. Oh shit, I forgot to add the giant size. So only 2 more points of damage.
giant.
Okay. Con save is 16.
Okay.
2 more points, you say?
Unarmed strike, which will be 24 to hit
That will hit.
for 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And make another con save.
Okay, yeah. 19.
Okay. Cool. That'll be my turn.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna go
he's
after.
gonna-
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna try to grapple Proud.
Okay.
It's 12 feet tall, man.
It's just
Hey, I'm not telling you what to do.
at this point, just kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
Be strength fight. That's what you do.
Which I have advantage on because I'm a giant size. 18.
Hold on, I was gonna use some inspiration points, but then you said. No, it's okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can't use inspiration when you guys are going against each other.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grappling in action.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Okay.
You run up to Proud, you try to hold him, he just kind of shoves you off.
Hmm.
He's big, even compared to you.
Proud, what the hell?
Okay.
Alright, listener, it's your turn.
Okay. I fucking told her this was going to happen. I'm just gonna stand there.
Okay, it's your turn again.
Action.
Proud?
That 1 on the first one. And an 11 on the second one. And a 12 on the third one.
We have a ghost.
Oh.
Maybe.
I think there's like spoons in there. So all 3 of my attacks
You know-
miss.
Okay.
You know how weird spoons can be about just moving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Telling you guys, creepy things are happening. Anyways, this is serious. We're talking about this. Alright, so nothing?
All 3 of my attacks just like slam all around him.
Were you holding your
Mm-hmm.
turn
Yeah.
again?
You gonna go or are you just waiting?
Again. Proud, what the fuck?
He's not even hearing you that you're there.
I guess I gotta hit him. 15. 21. Okay. You're terrible.
Finley goes and starts trying to punch you, trying to knock sense into you. But in your state, you don't even recognize that he is there. Cisneros?
Dad?
Same thing. Just gonna
Same.
stand there.
Mm-hmm.
Proud?
I'm more mad.
Mm-hmm.
It's an 11. It's a 14. That's a 24.
24 hits.
Just barely.
Just barely.
Okay.
9 points of damage.
Alright.
Yep.
Anything from you? Just gonna all sit here and watch. Proud, beat up.
12. Nat 20 plus 8.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just hits.
10. 7 plus 5.
12.
12. Yeah.
It was a nat 20, so 7, so 14.
Oh, yeah.
19?
14. 19.
Okay, so you hit him for 19 points. That'll get his attention.
Finley walks up to you, takes his fist, just slams you across the face.
16 to hit you.
Bonus action. I'm gonna. Is it still my turn?
Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry. Go
Bonus
ahead.
action. I'm gonna rage. 16 does not hit.
Cool. 13.
No.
21.
Yeah.
Cool. 9 points of damage.
Halved.
Cool. Make a con save.
Mm. 13.
You're stunned.
Damn it. Okay.
You tried.
I tried.
Good job.
All right.
Especially since I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Nothing.
Actually, I'm going to take out my hand crossbow and I'm going to aim for like the leg.
His leg? Okay.
Finley's leg.
I'm just making sure, man.
Who's he shooting at? At me.
He's shooting you.
Oh, okay.
There'll be a 25.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. 6 points of damage.
My reaction. Take 0 points.
Okay. And 15 points of sneak.
Oh, well, if I had to roll, then it was 6.
What's the
So 7. I'd reduce 17 points of that damage total.
Okay. 21. So 4 points of damage?
Yeah.
Okay. He is not the traitor. Your fight is with me.
Fair enough.
What am I stunned for?
To the end of my turn. 25 to hit you.
That will hit.
Max damage there. Max damage there.
He knows what's going on.
12.
Then we just might have some
17
strippers.
points of damage.
I'm down.
You're down?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
They don't even need to be actual strippers.
Non-lethal damage.
Midget
Say,
strippers.
you didn't say.
So it'll be non-lethal.
I mean,
So, Finley, as you look before you, your two friends, his final blow. Proud knocks Westeros unconscious as he falls to the ground. He's alive.
And as you're stunned, I'm going to turn to you with the other 2 blows and punch you in the face. And while I do this, I'm like, he rapes and murders women and you defend him?
Still stunned.
24 to hit. And 19 to hit.
Both hit.
Cool. 14, 19 points of damage for the first one.
Halved.
What I have?
19 points.
Still raging.
Okay.
And then
I
19
remember
points of
you saying
damage again. For the second one.
Okay. My turn. The hell are you talking about? Look, just calm down.
Take a second and try to calm down. I had him followed
When?
last night.
I mean, I know he's not a great guy.
Yeah, I had him followed. He went directly to a ritual site hidden inside of Woodell and deep in the woods. No looking around, no stumbling through the woods, directly to it. Walked in. Uninvited. No one cared. They welcomed him in. The only reason fights broke out is because he decided he didn't want to sacrifice his own daughter anymore. So apparently killing others was fine. But killing his own, that's where he finally decided to cross the line. I have guards. Take him to my dungeon. We will have a sit-down talk with all of us. Have Lucrezia brought to me. Bring Silence, and let's find Liliana and bring her as well. I think it's time we set the record straight.
I thought she went with him.
Right.
Whoa. Wait. Did she or did she not?
Oh, she went with him.
Oh.
So I'm gonna have him bound in irons, taken to the dungeon,
Right.
and gather the rest of
Everybody
those.
else. You want to do this first?
Huh?
You want to do that first before anything else, right?
Before the announcement, anything else? Yeah.
Okay.
So. Party's off. I mean, it's fine. It's a good reason to cancel the party. I understand.
Yeah. Yeah, you might say the party's off.
Okay.
Okay. So you take an unconscious Wilsoneros back to the dungeon. Silence, Lucrezia go as well. Liliana comes in, sees him. What the hell, Proud?
What the hell? I don't know, why don't you tell me? The one who's been trying to murder us has been with us the whole time. And every time I've suspected him, everyone has played it off like I am the crazy one. Like I'm the asshole. He could have killed Lucrezia. He could have killed Silence. How many women has he murdered? Raped and murdered?
So he talks to you about this, and this is what you decide to do?
No, he doesn't talk to me about shit. I've had
Okay. What is going on?
I have had Liam and Kana surveying him for a while, because I've suspected him for a while. They came and told me exactly where he went last night, how he managed to find his way there without having to look around. A site that I found. Lucrezia, and all of the bodies we had to bury while we were there that had previously been hidden and veiled, much as your mystics were veiled, behind the same power, because Liam and Connor had passed by that same place hundreds of times and never been able to see beyond it until that time. It's been going on for months inside of our own forest, and yet he knew exactly where it was. He knew where your daughters had been taken. He is a member of the Rising and has been.
Maybe you should let him speak.
You, of all people, you forgive him for what he's done?
I haven't said that I forgive him. I haven't said anything. This is new to me too.
Sure. Let's let him speak. Wake him up.
Oh. Hello.
Well, how do you want to do this? Do you want to ask him his questions? Do you want me to ask the questions?
I feel like that you are the one that's seeking answers more than any of us, so ask away.
Yes.
Let's get the unimportant ones apparently out of the way first. How many women have you raped and murdered?
I have lost count.
Why am I not killing him? Just why? Why is he not being put to death?
We need to know more.
Why did he murder them? Why did he kill them?
Is
And
there
he's also
a
part of the
reason that
prophecy.
can even be excused? Sure, fine. Please, you know what? Just recount me with your tale. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm not trying to smile. I just. Ooh. There is no tale that will excuse what I have done. I can tell you what I have done, and you can make your decision from there.
Sure, let's start there then.
I was a very prominent member of the Rising, second only to Aaron himself. Well, maybe not second, but we're very close. The Rising was meant to give me power. Selfish reasons. The night that I disappeared, the night that Lucrezia and Silence almost died. No, Silence died, almost died. And
Lucrezia's mother did.
Lucrezia's mother died, yes. I'm sorry, I'm very bad with names. I went with Aaron. We had a ritual. He was killed. At least I assume. The ground opened up and he disappeared. Last night? Was it last night?
Mm-hmm.
Last night, I received a message from Alec saying that they had found my daughter and they were intending on sacrificing her. So, me and Eliana went. We killed Alec, 3 of his followers. His lover was able to get away. And we brought our children back. I've done horrible, evil things.
And now you just decided to what? Turn over a new leaf. You're turning away from a life of evil and are going to be what, a good person now? You've seen your error of your ways and
Oh, I do not think good is necessarily possible for a man like me. One does not get so close to evil and just shake it off. But, yes, I have turned away from the horizon. And I have turned away from the things that I have done. And I will say that I regret that. But regretting does not fix it, does it not?
no, it doesn't. See, I see this as a man yourself who one. I remember your story that you told of your wife. Perhaps the only time I remember you actually probably being honest.
It was one of the times.
Probably the only time I remember you being sincere, heartfelt, almost sympathetic. Could understand where you're coming from. I can imagine it's hard to look look at someone who shares that much, probably resemblance to your wife, it's probably why you send your daughter away as much as you do.
It is a good assumption, not the reason.
I don't assume that you care that deeply, but
Think as you will.
deeply enough to not to want to sacrifice her, at least. So you wished not to cross that threshold.
If I had wished to cross that threshold, I would have done it, yes?
I believe so. I don't think that you would have hesitated for a moment had that been your desire. And I think that your desires have not changed at all, Westneros. You're a man who wants power. And you've seen that there are other ways to power, and you've simply switched sides.
I will not deny that the good side of the power is also easier on the mind, on the heart. In that, it does make me want to switch over. It is not the only reason, but I will not deny that part of it.
So remorse for your actions, none. Or remorse only in getting caught.
I mean, ask her. Was I caught?
He told me last night on the way to the site everything. And it was my assumption he was planning on telling you today.
You would assume correctly. You came at me quite bigly, and I never did get that chance.
I have suspected you for a while of being a member of the Rising. I got my more or less confirmation this not long before I came to find you. And I also stopped and got a little bit of inside information on what exactly your rituals pertain to. And that might have sent me over the edge a bit.
Did you find the book?
No.
It is in my room. It will tell you a bit more about the Rising. I have not, I have had the chance, but I have not looked into it much myself.
I see. Very forthcoming of you.
I just assumed you had found it. I was unaware of any other information on the group or their wants.
No, I pretty much had singular focus at this point. But
Yes, you are very astute. I admit, if I had not decided to come forth, you would have found me out eventually, of course. It was only a matter of time.
any questions, Finley?
Did you kill my father?
Yes. This is, truth be told, one of my greatest regrets. You and your father were the first people to have treated me well. The Rising was the first people who accepted me. Besides my mother, you and your father are the only two that truly seem to care for me. And I did not return that emotion.
I reach out and hold Lucrezia's hand at that sound.
But I am sorry.
Kind of squeeze it.
Is he like a chair?
I'm assuming so.
Alright, I'm just gonna go over and just uppercut. Just.
I'm not moving, so I'm assuming I don't have any AC to count for it. So go for it.
What
What
do I roll a hit?
am I at?
I think you can roll a hit. You can do it, but I mean he's restrained, so
Yeah.
it'll be with advantage.
16 plus
That hits.
5, yeah. For 13 points of damage.
Alright, I'm out again. I'm assuming I only have 1 HP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming back from unconsciousness.
So we're going to kill him.
We cannot kill him.
That is the problem. Lucrezia, she says, tears running down her face. He is part of the prophecy.
I cannot wait to see how that gets fulfilled. I mean, unless, Liliana, do you love him?
Do I love him?
Yes.
No. I pity him. I feel sorry for him.
Well, you better get to starting then.
What do you mean? We are to be joined. I thought the marriage... We already had an arrangement.
I'm sure you did. That is not how this works.
It
is not.
If you have knowledge, please share it with all of us.
Sure,
That would be
yes.
wonderful.
This is not how it works. You don't get to have an arrangement. You don't get to say, I'll live in the mystics, you go live in Aaron, we'll have some kids, and you fulfill the prophecy. You have to love this human piece of excrement.
How do you know this?
One, because Kirkpatrick told me. Two, because I love Lucrezia and I healed your mother, and I'm also was able to grow to be 12 feet tall.
You unlocked magic.
Apparently, somehow. So, you want to fulfill the prophecy, there's your path. It's not joining, it's not a marriage, it's not sex, it's not kids, it's love between the two of you. Are you ready for that? Your Highness, that goes for you as well. It's not just...
Oh, I realize. How do you feel about this, Silence?
I am overwhelmed. I don't know. We have to keep a traitor alive and work with him, and somehow, and we must somehow find emotions that may or may not be there.
Yep. Also, on top of that, we've got to parade around the entire continent of Teventor, find 7 of those stone eggs, along with 7 means of destroying them, and destroy them all before the Hollow rises. Otherwise, he will be completely invincible, and there will be no stopping him, and we will all die. Oh, I'm sorry, am I the only one taking this threat seriously and doing any research on how to actually stop this fucking Hollow?
Well, if I had the means, I'm sure I would do it.
Do you not have a giant fucking library, Your Majesty?
No, I do. That's on me.
Proud.
It's okay, I know exactly where they are too, so more or less. Yeah, someone can look for them. If you know where they are, solve that. We found 3. 4 more to go, I guess.
Cave. Oh, these are all. Okay, these are all.
Yep.
Glover?
Okay.
Guarded.
Oh, and I also mentioned that should any one of these manage to rise at all, it will take from us a great sacrifice for us to even have a chance to stop them. Whatever the fuck that means.
Well, we've got a head start. We know.
Do we? I feel like we're behind the game. For all we know, they may have already raised the Hollow.
Glass half full. Proud. We have destroyed one. We know where 2 more are.
We have a sword for one that we have no idea where it is.
Osneros killed Alec and his followers last night. The earth swallowed them up the same way. I'm not sure what that means.
So there's no one else to ask.
And I know that there was someone who ran away from there, so it's very possible that Westeros has been had as far as the rising is concerned.
As far as I know, so far, the one that ran away has been Finley's informant.
Oh,
He's
so
working as a double agent.
the man already on the inside.
He was Alex Lover.
Yeah.
I think it was Andre.
Down some.
Are you done with him? You have more questions?
I don't know
I don't
mean,
know how
eventually
we
he
go
is.
from this.
exactly where do we go from here. What do we do exactly? Do you trust him?
Last night he told me he was changing. He told me that, like I said, he was going to notify you. I believed him. He could have led me to my death. Proud.
Are you so sure that's not what he was trying to do?
Why would he tell me? Why would he come clean? I did not suspect anything. But he told me before we were even there. I'm not saying I fully trust him. I'm just saying he told me he wished to be better, and I believed that.
I cannot kill him. I will will not kill. For the sake of the rest of the world, I can't do it.
Well, now that you bring up that point.
But I will not be responsible for his actions, should he, once he leaves here. I want to release him. So he's yours.
Mine?
Yep.
Are we not all traveling together? Are we not?
Oh, we are, but
He sneaks off. That's on you.
you're the one that has to love him, not me.
I'm not sure that is correct.
I want to think back for a moment and remember my time in the carriage with Lucrezia, as we made flowers for one another, or she made flowers for me, and stuff like that. I'm just going to try my hardest to craft a rose in my hand to give to Lucrezia.
Okay.
Rather, do you come?
Thank you.
I think that I might be.
I'm just saying that maybe something else unlocked it, or some.
As she says that, I'm gonna kind of chuckle and go, well, maybe, but I don't know if that's what it was or not.
Roll a perception real quick.
Out of wedlock. 11.
You see a blush come across Lucrezia's face.
Sir.
Bang, chicken. Ow.
But
That was me. Wes
Yeah.
is knocked out.
Wes is on the verge of death, depending on how this goes.
Yeah.
Feel free to try that if you wish and see.
We could keep him chained. I mean, he did kill my father. I have no qualms about that.
You know what? Let's unchain him. At the first sign of betrayal, we kill him. Prophecy of no prophecy.
I mean, he was chosen for a reason. There has to be something.
Is it possible that with all of his connections through the Rising, that their dark magics influenced the prophecy and placed him in there instead of...
I mean, the Coven are the one that choose.
Is one of the Coven not from Aaron?
Oh, Fern would never.
I don't know, Fern.
I don't think Fern knows this. Fern, as we speak, is raising an army. She's been training women that are there in Aaron for years on how to use magic. She has no love for the Rising or the government that's in place there now.
Well, considering what has happened, you might want to call them to your side. I don't know.
Well, I guess if we're doing this.
I will tell each and every one of you now. If he attempts to harm my bride, my cousin again, I will kill him.
I think that speaks for all of us here.
I'm gonna go.
I don't. This is not a time where I need a committee's decision.
I'm not saying that you do.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna start taking off the chains. I'm just gonna hit him one last time. Yeah.
And on that, we're going to take a break, guys. Very fun-filled night. Stick around. We'll be back. Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Oh, sorry, still handcuffed.
No, I am
changing you.
They unchained you.
Okay. Still unconscious.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you have an announcement today, yes?
Yes, I do. I guess we should probably go get to that as well.
So, I have a question. Liliana steps forward. So, obviously, we all know what happened, and publicly, how are we representing ourselves with him?
I don't know. What statement should we make?
We can't very well go out and say, well, he was part of the Rising, he raped and killed everyone, and
But now
we're all friends.
Yeah, now we're all fine with it. No, I agree, because there's no point in lying. So,
Could tell what he did. No.
If we tell what he did, the anger will also be transferred to us as well. Not everyone's going to understand the prophecy. Not everyone knows the prophecy.
So we just
keep it a secret or what?
fuck. As with everything, we will just put it on me, say I made a mistake. I will issue a formal fucking apology to West Narrows and say that I was wrong and got misinformation, and
Or we could just not say anything.
we could also do
We could say that West Narrows is not feeling well, and by the time the wedding rolls around tomorrow, I should be able to heal him.
True. What about the giant me running through the...
Was there anyone else in the courtyard when this happened?
I don't know. Was there?
For remembrance? What I actually rolled.
Perception.
Roll a history.
16.
You don't remember anybody being there.
So that's a plus, I guess.
Great. Wonderful. Then yeah, let's not say a fucking thing about it. And just pretend it never happened. You heal him up.
Pretend what never.
Exactly.
And I guess, like walking out or what?
I don't know.
I can. Silence speaks up. I can try to cloak him so he's invisible. Take him back to his room. Let Liliana do what she needs.
Sure. I'll carry him.
Yeah, we can do that. Do we just need to heal him up? Is that what needs to happen? Do we need to try to fix him somehow?
I don't understand what you're asking. Can I cure
Like
his
mentally?
wounds? Yes. I can do that. Yes.
Like, are you trying to fix it mentally? I don't know.
I don't know if that's possible.
That I cannot do. But I can heal his wounds. Probably will be ready for the wedding tomorrow. Are you going to be able to do this?
What's that?
Pretend we are a unit?
I don't know if I've been able to do it so far. I don't know how many people believed that we were a great unit
I'm
beforehand.
not saying you have to be friends, but you have to tolerate each other.
Sure, yeah. I will try to do better and act like I don't want to. Yes, I will try. Here. And I'll walk over and grab him by his face. And I'll take a second. I'll try to remember what I kind of did with Ophelia.
Go for it, Greg. Whatever spell you're casting.
Oh, okay, cool. 11 points of healing to him.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay, do it again. 13 points of healing.
Cool. Yeah.
8 more points of healing.
13. 18.
Okay.
12,
Okay.
12 points of healing.
Yeah.
Where you at? Good? That's about all I can do, right?
That was stimulating.
Fuck, that hurt.
It's a very fun gift you have.
Yeah. There. Does he look good enough? Can we walk out of here now?
It's your party.
Great. You know what? The party's still on. You got something? Anything? Drugs of some kind?
Oh, yes, I have that.
Yeah, that sounds great. Let's do some of those. After I go to this announcement or whatever. How's his overall look?
How far are you healed?
Like 80 to 90%.
Just looks like maybe he walked into a door.
Fell down some stairs.
That's what's there.
80. 88%.
Just has a kind of a shadow of a black eye. That
It
you can
happened
see.
like a week ago.
I walked into a door. I deserved it.
Exactly.
God damn it.
Alright, so. Yes. Let's go get this part over with. I hate these things.
You are becoming king, essentially.
Yeah, sort of. It'll. My father will be making the announcement. Exactly. You should
Do we
also-
have to go?
I mean, you don't have to. I have to. You should also probably go see your mother. She will probably want to see you as well.
What?
Not you.
I think that it might be bolstering and good if we are all there to support
No, I
in
know.
this announcement.
It's... Yeah. Just love your dad.
Yep, me too. He just frustrates the shit out of me. I'm gonna take Lucrezia by the hand. I'm gonna start walking out of the dungeon as we do. I'm gonna go. You know what? Bright spot in all of this, Conan. I told you your father didn't kill King Mars.
I have a lot of questions now.
What? Yeah, there are still a lot more, but
That is true. At least he did not strike the blow.
there's that. Also, I'm sorry to break tradition. I know it's not really your tradition, but I'm not supposed to see you today, but I felt like this was, kind of important.
There is a lot of things we have done that are not very delish.
Yeah. I'm also sorry that I couldn't keep my word and kill the person who killed you. I was responsible for your mother.
She leans over It is not over yet.
Ritzy's gonna kill Wes.
I just give her a little kiss. Keep walking.
Cool.
I'm gonna grab Silence's hand as we're walking out. I guess like right behind y'all.
Okay.
I don't know. Just
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something. Okay. That's not awkward.
I can't grab my wife's hand.
I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna look at Liliana. Are we alone now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've walked off and left you.
Yeah.
You're her responsibility.
I don't know that. It went about as expected. Well, slightly better.
You are alive.
I
yes.
assumed I would die. Yes. This is not going to be easy.
If you are intent on proving to them that you Proud is a hard man. He does not trust easily, and when that trust is broken, it's very hard to win back.
Well, I will do what I must. And from there, I will leave it to me.
Kill my dads.
The one I'm most concerned about is Dean. I have wronged him more than anyone.
Yes.
But we'll see what happens. It is not in my hands yet. Shall we?
You guys all walk out. You walk up to the castle gates. Like up on the top, you know, where you can stand, look over the crowd. There has been a huge assembly, huge assembly, brought forth. Most of the town is out. Most people are out anyways in preparation for the wedding. I mean, this is a huge, joyous occasion. You kind of walk up, you take your spots. Your father comes up, escorted with your mother. Oh, hello, my good people. Awudel. I may have come to a shock. It was to me, but my advisor of so many years, Carrington, has betrayed us all. Yes, I know. Very shocking. No one is shocked.
Not a gasp. One.
But in my infinite wisdom,
Dude, all in black.
Just like,
I have arrested Carrington, and he will stand trial for his crimes. And I have named my son, Proud, as my chief advisor. Crowd erupts. Everyone claps. Do you have anything you want to say? Oh.
sure, Father. I would love to.
Greet him as he comes forth in his new robe. You walk up to the podium.
Sure.
Woo, everyone's happy.
Thank you all, people of Odell. As I'm sure we are all shocked by Carrington's betrayal.
Hey, no, we're not.
I want you all to know that I will do my best to serve you all with everything that I have from this moment forward for all of my days. One of the first things that we intend to do is repeal the tax that Carrington had instilled, stating that it was for my wedding, which was not. We will be actively seeking to retrieve the funds that he embezzled, and when we do, all taxes that he took from you will be returned.
Roll a persuasion with advantage. Oh, it's from the other game.
18.
As you announce these things, first you hear kind of a murmur amongst everybody, everybody's excitedly chattering. And then at once, a huge roar from the crowd comes up, and people are cheering. Well, I see, as you kind of step back, you don't need my permission to do anything.
Oh, Father, I thought you signed off on that last night.
I don't know, I'm very tired. I'm glad you've got what you wanted. He's gonna saunter off. Okay. So, it is the night before the wedding. The town is yours. Is there anything you guys want to do before we go to bed?
I'll meet with those gnomes that I spoke about.
Okay.
Just kind of have them go over with them their positioning, where they need to be.
Okay.
And have them to be, on alert.
Perfect.
I'm going to, I guess, just bring, like, drugs. Drugs and Forensian alcohol to, just Proud's room.
Oh, I'm not saying. We'll, I will meet you, and we will go somewhere else because Lucrezia is staying in my room with Ian and Eberron standing guard.
Oh, of course.
We'll find a side room somewhere, a guest room.
Sure.
We will.
Is there any...
There's nothing weird about you two just hanging out doing drugs in rooms.
Nope.
Is this what you do? We just go sit in a room and do drugs and drink?
I mean, usually there's an orgy. But, yeah, exactly. Not too fond of that, I know you're not.
Nope, that's not.
I'm fond of it all, actually.
Speaking of orgies, though.
Yes.
Your situation. Are you still not pierced?
No. Do you know of any... What's the god? What's Forensian god?
Oh, are there any followers of him here?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
It's Kratos, but...
Oh. Any priest of Kratos?
Here in Udell, no. But, do you necessarily have to have one of those to pierce yourself? Or have someone pierce you?
No.
I'm just saying. I don't mean to intrude upon your relations with my cousin, but I'm not blind. They don't seem to be going great, Your Highness.
No. And I told her I would get pierced.
I remember you telling me, and then you distinctly didn't get pierced.
There was like a 2-week waiting time, and it's been... Okay. So are you going to help me out on this?
I mean, I don't know how to do it, but we could probably find someone here that does piercings of some kind and get them to pierce you there.
Let's go for it. And I just finish whatever drink I've got.
Sure. Yep.
Okay.
And we were going to look for someone to get his dick pierced.
What kind of drugs do we have from forensic?
I don't know. I'm guessing you
You
have
said you had
smoke.
smoke. Yeah.
Smoke? Okay.
I am definitely partaking in some smoke tonight.
Okay. Just walking down, sharing a doobie. Are they called doobies anymore?
Nope.
People don't say doobie.
Did they ever?
For
I don't
doobie.
think so.
We're smoking a for doobie.
For doobie.
Not for doobie.
Mm.
Okay. So you guys go down into the market looking for someone who does piercings, tattoos, some sort of body alteration. You roll, I guess, a perception?
How delish is a
21.
tattoo piercing?
I mean, there mostly is, but sometimes there might be the occasional nipple. Not very rarely, but I mean, it's...
So we're going above and beyond.
Oh, for sure.
Okay. 13.
Okay. Roll a history real quick for you.
9.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
While you look around, you do not find any type of piercing or any type of studio whatsoever. However, you do run into a barber who would be willing to try.
Even with a 21 perception, we didn't find one?
It's
Wow.
very rare.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Not in the down.
Okay, just throwing this out there. Do any of your gods know anything about this? They're from Firenze, right? They probably know something.
Romeo might?
Sure, we can ask him.
I guess. So, we ask Romeo. If he doesn't know anything, we come back to the Baba.
Okay. Hold that thought. We may be back.
Yes, of course.
I
Yes.
appreciate your willingness.
Very eager. So,
So you go back to the castle. You find Romeo. I'm not sure, Romeo, whatever you're doing.
Romeo! Ha ha!
It's not gone.
Reality is doing this to you now.
I know, man. It's super crazy. Yes, my king?
Do you know anything about piercing?
Yeah, dude, I know lots.
Like what?
Like, how to stab holes in people? That's pretty much what piercing is.
I mean, that's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
To break down, you stab and then you put the ring in. Yeah. I've done it lots of times.
Oh, okay.
What's up?
I need a dick pierced.
Oh, all right. Marriage rights. Nice, man. Nice.
Yes.
Shouldn't you have had this done right, like at your wedding?
I should have.
Or before? I always forget when stuff is.
Should I have done this?
Maybe.
Before the wedding?
It's whenever you decided to devote yourself bodily to her.
Oh, okay.
Hey man, I'm all about it. Devotion. All right. Yeah, man, just whip that sucker out. I got you.
It is not the first time we have seen it.
You remember that orgy? Man.
The ones where the three of us, had the...
How could I forget?
We all try.
Not all of us.
Yeah, I guess I whip out. Whip it real good.
So many questions, but not really that I want to ask at this moment.
I mean, Forensian is
I
all
need
about.
more smoke before that conversation.
Can I hand you another doobie?
I will take her for doobie.
I think you broke Romeo.
Romeo!
Oh, sorry, man. I was remembering that orgy.
Whip off. Oh.
I'm right here, man.
Right here under the balcony.
Oh, your dick, bro. All right, let's go ahead and get this done. Pull out my piercing kit, I guess.
Sure.
Just a little dagger. Just
Let me add that to my equipment.
He's now a priest.
Piercings.
I would assume this would be dex-based.
Yeah.
I was supposed to turn into circumcision.
Do you want a specific skill, or is it really
We can do like
What's your highest?
Sleight of
sleight of hand is what I was thinking.
Slide. Acrobatics, you want me flipping?
Oh.
Ooh, it'd be so fancy while he does it. Like distraction over here.
Aha!
Just doing a flip.
What would you like?
Sleight of hand.
Okay. Man, you are so lucky. Be a 23.
Oh, okay.
Roll a constitution.
Oh, what was it?
Oh. 19. I'm gonna add 3.
Okay.
3 inches shorter.
Do we not usually pierce at the base?
The entire thing is infected now.
Yeah, man, you should totally cut that off.
I would rather die.
You will. No. It's a good thing you had some strong smoke and everything going through your system right now. You barely even felt it. He did an amazing job. Apparently he knows his way around a pierce stick, so.
You're right, yeah. All right, man. Make sure you clean it with like salt water, and yeah, don't be putting it in anything for a few weeks, man. That's how it falls off.
All right.
I don't know if that's true, but can confirm priest said same thing, like 2 weeks minimum.
Still pants off. I'm just gonna hug Romeo.
Oh, damn, boy.
Remember what he said. 2 weeks minimum.
Well, I mean, it hasn't happened not by now, I'm sure. Yeah. Anyway.
Sure, alright.
How do I fix things with your cousin?
You know, weirdly enough, you're probably what just being yourself, like true Forensian, man's man, is what she probably needed. Someone who is unapologetically on her side. Her father is a weasel of a man.
Yes.
She's never had anyone to be there for her. So be there for her. I remember you kicked him out of Firenze. That was probably the right move. I would have stood by that. I think you should continue to stand by that.
No, I still don't like him. I told you what he did.
I remember, yes.
No, the thing after that. When we went to the cabin.
Oh, yes, that. You should not have let that stand either. You probably should have put him in his place. Don't apologize to him. Don't cow down to him. Stand up for silence. He did that as much to silence as he did that to you.
You know, if you want the advisor, I would ask you to be mine.
I thank you, I guess. I appreciate that. So yes. Don't let her take a backseat to anyone. Stand up for her.
Noted.
Let her know that you care.
Because I do care for her.
I believe you when you say that. But sometimes you have to show that. The way that you told me you dealt with Johan the first time, that's how you need to be every time. Strong, decisive. Don't waver. That's what she needs. She is strong, but she is unsure of herself. She needs a strong wall in front of her to grow to her power. Be that strong wall that she can hide behind until she's ready.
Did you know she could turn invisible?
I suspected that.
Figured that out not too long ago.
Really? How'd you figure it out?
That was just the way she said. I don't know. Every time I came upon her, she would be surprised that I could see her.
Wait, you can see her?
Yes.
That's interesting.
Wait. Yes, that is interesting.
She appears out of nowhere quite frequently.
Really?
Yes. Like she just walked out of nowhere.
I don't think I've ever not been able to see her.
That is odd. I don't know about you in silence, but I can tell you from Lucrezia and I's experience. We were riding in a carriage. Before she was able to, as we talked about, get a reading on people.
Right.
She could tell kind of what they were about, get a sense of who they were, and she could make a plant grow. I held her hand as we were talking. Some things may have started happening as we took a break. All of a sudden, the entire interior of the carriage was covered in greenery and flowers. Her power had been amplified. She is now able to hear the thoughts of people. No longer able to just pick up on bits and pieces of them. She can hear what they are thinking because of our connection.
Well, that's interesting. And what else can you do?
I have no idea.
You don't have like a list of...
I literally am finding this out as I go. Things happen. I have to react and remember them and go from there. It is... I may have healed Liliana's mother. I don't know. I healed Wisneros in a similar way, but it was different. It wasn't the same type of healing. Apparently I can get big.
I saw that.
I can make flowers. I can learn this from Lucrezia. Let's make like a flower up here. There you go.
Thank you.
You know, to do that. So,
That. Yeah.
that's about it so far that I know of. So yeah, if you and just need to spend some time together and work on some things, figure out. The DM has left the table. So
Is our role playing that bad?
I would be awful.
She straight said, "Fuck you."
But yeah, so if you and Silence need to spend some time together, work on, I don't know, talk to her some.
I will do that.
I think getting your dick pierced is probably going to help things.
I hope so.
I'm assuming before now, if it hasn't come up, that y'all haven't.
No.
Okay.
I told her. Well, what I meant was, when she was ready.
I think we've had this conversation, yes.
Yes.
I know what you meant and what you said are not exactly the same thing, so we can skip over that part. But I get where you're coming from, and I think that is good. Take your time there. She will get there when she's ready.
Yes.
But in the meantime, yeah, don't let her father walk all over her or you anymore.
He's going to be at the wedding, isn't he?
Oh, probably. I would imagine. And I'm sure he will run his mouth.
And it would be bad to hit him, yes.
I'm the crown advisor, so not necessarily. I have no problem with it. Or we can work out terms of a small fine, like 5 gold or something.
I can pay that.
All right.
So what you're saying is that if a law, or the punishment for breaking a law, is a fine, then the rules don't apply to rich people.
Maybe. I'm just saying.
There's some quote I heard
If
somewhere.
if he's giving you problems, that would be a good time to take care of it. So, anyways. Continue talking for a little bit.
Yeah.
Have some smoke. Eventually everyone go to bed.
Probably pass the fuck out.
Anything you want to do with Theros?
Since nobody took that book, I'm gonna go ahead and read it.
Okay.
Oh shit, I forgot about the book.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a perception.
Perception.
Or, I'm sorry, investigation.
Investigation.
Okay. What specifically are you looking for in this book right now?
Since it's having to do with the rising, I guess I'd be looking for specifically like the eggs and stuff like that. Or if I can't find anything about that, I'd be looking at the rituals and basically how they're working and what they were actually doing and all that.
Okay.
12.
It doesn't make a whole lot of mention about the eggs. It does say that the hollow will come forth from an egg, but it doesn't make mention of the 7. It also, you notice that it talks about the ritual in detail, saying that this is the way to awaken him, and that the ones who perform the ritual will be the ones that control him.
Okay. Cool beans.
Well, you're getting ready to go to bed.
Enter.
Oh. Hi.
Hi.
You see, Silence. She has been obviously partaking of smoke as well.
Oh, okay. This is terrible.
Dick, now she's gonna try to fuck him.
Did you have a good time?
Yes.
Was it lovely? I had a lovely time.
Did you? What did you
I
do?
did. Me and Liliana and Lucrezia, we partaked in smoke. I love smoke.
It is nice.
And we talked about things. And Wesneros is a dick. And
Yes.
apparently, which is kind of weird because he's my cousin, but apparently Proud is really good in bed. I found that out. And and I got to me thinking,
Yes.
we're husband and wife.
Yes, we are.
And you got me a monkey.
I did.
And it's lovely.
Where is that?
My maid has her.
Oh, okay. So what?
She kind of sobers up a little bit. Okay, I'm not very good at this sort of thing, but I just thought that, okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I misread things, and, I just
I'm gonna
thought...
grab her
Oh,
and just hug her.
okay.
Was he rolling to grapple?
Yeah.
I don't know what he rolls for.
That's how he makes decisions.
So, I understand. I know what you came here for. I feel strongly about you.
Oh, okay.
But please understand, I just learned that my brother
Oh,
killed my father.
you're right. I'm sorry. I did not mean. Some men grieve in ways, and I thought I could be here for you. And
Oh, you can be here for me.
I'm so sorry.
I don't want you to leave.
Oh, okay. Roll a persuasion with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Like deception.
Yeah, you would think.
Or deception, whichever one. I mean, that is a valid thing. Maybe.
Is it?
Yeah, but is that why he's not?
I know. Whichever one it is for reals for you.
16?
Okay, we can do whatever you want to do.
So, tell me about growing up here.
There's not a lot to tell. Every time we came here tonight, I think it was on a, royal visit, or there was a certain protocol we had to follow, and bunch of dinners and people talking, and most of the time I hid. Which is very strange, by the way. You know, I've never told anyone about my shadow. Not even Proud. But yet you knew.
Well, every time I happened across you, you seemed surprised that I could see you.
No one usually can.
Which is weird that I can, right?
I wonder if that's something to do with the prophecy.
Maybe.
I also can hear very well.
Oh.
In fact, I can hear underwater as well. And, I love the water. I'm a very good swimmer. And, yeah. With a shadow, no one usually can see. It's very strange.
So they might not be joking when they say you have a mermaid.
I don't have a fin.
No, I meant blood.
Oh, possible, I guess. I don't know where it would come from. My mother is obviously King Prestige's sister. And my father is very proud of his heritage and dates back very far.
Oh, I believe it. He seems like the kind that, I don't know, cares about that kind of thing.
Very much so. Are you okay?
You good?
Mm-hmm. I'm good.
Okay.
I thought he was choking on
I did
crust
too.
for a
I thought he
minute.
was choking.
No,
I
sorry.
was like, what in the world?
No. Sorry. Mind working
Oh,
on
okay.
the side over here.
It's like
You're not there.
I know.
Eat your pizza. It's scaring me.
I'm gonna take out a doobie
For doobie.
for doobie. Would you care to?
Oh, I've never had it this way. Okay.
Don't lie though.
She partakes with you. It's much more, abrasive?
Well, they say it's stronger this way. I
Oh,
think.
okay. I love smoke. It is lovely.
That is nice.
Will you tell me stories of your father? From what you say, I wish I had known him.
I wish you could have met him. He was a good man. I just, go off and tell stories about my dad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not good stories.
You're sad.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? All right. The next day comes. The town is bustling with excitement. Several different servants come in asking for your opinion on this or that. Proud.
Bring me water while you come back.
Sure.
As you get ready, well, one thing, you guys are going to be coming in as part of the wedding party. And everyone will have their, the standards of their country on their horse and everything. Whose standards do you want to be displaying?
Standards.
Or their colors or whatever.
Oh, red and orange.
Okay.
Are we picking our colors?
No, his country's is red and orange. Are you going to do Aaron? Are you going to choose? You could do the Nadiri. You could do both. You could do.
What are the colors?
Probably black and green. Fucking Slytherin piece of shit.
It's actually black and blue.
Black and blue for Aaron.
For Aaron. And Nadiri is purple and coral.
Let's do a blue and purple mix.
Oh.
Not the shoulder either.
Legit. Craig is a Slytherin.
It's been tested.
Wow.
I'm a Hufflepuff.
I'm a Hufflepuff, yeah.
Me too.
Wes is it's Slytherin. Hands down.
That's what I was talking about, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about you.
Proud's
Can
probably
you separate that?
Alright, Gryffindor.
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah, I would say Proud's a Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
Finley might be a Hufflepuff too.
Yeah.
Maybe a Gryffindor.
This is terrible
Maybe.
timing.
We have
What
nobody
just happened?
smart.
Yeah.
Definitely a Slyn former.
Okay. So, as you guys
For more Harry Potter knowledge,
Don't
go somewhere else. I think.
It's not me.
Yeah.
I'm not your guy.
Harry Plopper?
Yeah. Harry Porter. Please
Hey.
continue, my love.
Okay.
Sorry. Is that the porn?
Thank you. Yes.
As you are getting ready for the day, it's getting close to time for you to go out. Your mother knocks on the door and comes in. She's dressed splendidly in like a russet-colored dress. Has all her jewels, really fine up, has her tiara. I just came from your wife. She is a complete vision. I am so happy for you.
Thank you, mother. I am very happy as well. You look beautiful.
Oh.
Just so you are not completely shocked, I did add a bit to our ceremony. It is a breaking from tradition.
She waves her hands. No, it's fine. We have incense, we have rose. You should see the dress that Lucrezia is wearing. This is a representation of you two.
Okay. I mean, I figured you probably kind of figured out what was going on, but
Oh, yeah. Oh,
but,
she was, of course.
but I didn't want to spring it on you without actually telling you.
She'll come up close to you. I am so happy that you found your happiness. She'll kiss you on the cheek.
Sorry.
Oh, Cole's doing over there.
I forgot
Scared
people
me a
could
little
see
bit.
me.
I was on camera for a second.
Oops. I thought we were just
Scared
playing D&D.
We are. But also,
You're welcome, America.
but also people can see.
But also, what the fuck was that?
Anyways,
So she'll come up, she'll kiss you, happy she found your happiness. She pulls away. Did you know that your father wanted to name you Frederick?
no, I didn't. It's a very
But
normal name for a
yes,
family.
something about breaking from tradition, I don't know.
Oh, we
But
didn't
it
know.
was as if I was a seer. I knew what you would become. that you would be my joy, my pride, as you are for the whole country.
Thank you, Mother. That means a lot. It really does. I hope now that Carrington is out of the way, and I know Father's mad now, but hopefully it will give him time for the two of you to enjoy life more.
We have lots of things to be thankful for today, and there is no reason for you to worry about anything but your bride. So, she'll wave her hands. Your horse is ready for you, and whenever you're ready, we'll start.
After you, Mother. Let's do this. I'm very ready.
So, you go down to your horse. Everyone has come out for this joyous occasion. People have camped in front of the cathedral for weeks now, vying for the best spot. The first in the procedure is your mother and father in the royal carriage. They are greeted. Your father looks petulant. Most people ignore him.
That's good.
Following next is Wesneros and Liliana. Liliana also mixing the colors of the Nadiri and Aaron, and is not lost that Wesneros does the same. Then next is Finley and Silence. She also takes the colors of Firenze. And as you go, the cheer even becomes louder, for everyone has talked about your several different visits and the money and the patronage that you have shown the town. Then finally,
My army opportunity.
finally,
Sorry.
then you come with the standards of Woodell around your horse's neck, your men flanking you on both sides. The crowd is deafening, shouting well wishes, throwing flowers, leaves, celebrating this day with you. Behind you, there's 20 harpists who are playing. And finally, at the very end, there is the royal carriage carrying Lucrezia, dressed in a beautiful, like wine gown. Her hair is done up. She even wears, though, in Delish fashion, a small veil that's on the back. When you get to the church, you walk ahead, wait for your bride there. She grabs your arm, for you are to walk her down the aisle. Are you nervous?
Well, this is the first time I've had to give someone away.
Let's get it over with.
Let's get your wedding over with. Are you not excited?
Oh no, yes, I'm very excited, but I wish for what happens after the wedding.
Okay.
So you walk her down?
Yeah.
Any words when you give her away?
Oh, I'm just gonna hug you.
I will hug you back. Non-begrudgingly.
I'm gonna turn around.
Are you nervous, Carol?
Not as much as I thought I would be. I'm just ready to get this over.
As you walk down the aisles, the doors shut. Even with the music stopped playing, you can still hear the crowd outside cheering well wishes. And then the priest will start in with his long, drawn out marriage proposal. There's lots of ritual, a lot of speaking the importance of the wedding, the importance to each other. And finally he finishes. It is my understanding, Your Majesty, you had something as well to say.
I do, yes. And I will pull out the box that has Lucrezia's chain in it. And I will open it up. And I will begin to chain it on her as well as I say. I had this chain made for you specifically, and for you only you. I had amethyst made for your thoughts, so that it may keep you quick-witted and clear-headed. I had rubies for your ear, as they symbolize wisdom and peace. And hopefully your words will grant me wisdom, and mine will grant you peace. Topaz for your breath, because it symbolizes love and fidelity, and is believed to give strength and intelligence to whomsoever wears it. The same way you bestow upon me your intelligence and strength. Opal for your honesty, because it symbolizes love, hope, and truth. The very things I wish for you to speak to me. And then I pull out a small box. This one is lastly, will be for later, but it is for your body, and it is tanzanite. It represents the integration of heart, mind, and wholeness. Just as we were joined together in body, heart, and soul. I'll place it in her hand.
I have never heard something so beautiful.
I have never seen anything so beautiful.
As this is going, West Narrows and Finley, I need you guys to roll a perception check, please.
Oh, flaccid 20.
Oh, hold on, I'm on Romeo still.
Hey, man.
Yeah, I probably didn't see it.
Dick piercing.
I'm sorry for laughing,
I
but
pierced that dick, bro.
his face when he said breath is like...
Think
I
it's
was
like
like-
breast?
No, I thought you said breath. I was like, what color is topaz? I'm like, what's he saying about her breath? Like, does she need to brush her teeth? What's going on? It's an 18 for me.
This one
Okay.
appears the breath.
Is it?
This is honesty. This is breath.
Huh. I obviously don't know anything about frenzy and culture.
Neither do I.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Also, your other character, not Romeo,
Ebron,
Ebron.
you want me to do
I need you to roll for him too.
Okay. It'll be a flat 20.
As you're speaking these words, your full attention on Lucrezia. You don't hear, but you hear. Both of you do. There starts to be some commotion in the back. One of the gnomes runs in, giving you a signal that there's something going on. As you start to kind of sneak, politely make your way to the back, 12 men march in dark hoods, mask over their face, march in onto the back balcony and pull their bows. They let go. You, by this time, notice, turn, and cover Lucrezia with your body. You feel one arrow go through your shoulder, piercing her through you, into her shoulder. You turn, cover silence as well. Abram, though, notices where they're shooting and tries to make his way to Queen Mercy and gets 2 arrows in his back. The rest of the arrows find true, 4 striking Queen Mercy in the chest and 1 in the throat. She falls to the ground. And that is where we're going to end tonight, guys.
Son of a bitch.
Thanks so much for sticking with us. This has been a roller coaster of a night. As always, you can catch us at 7:30.
Don't look at me. Wes has no fucking idea what this is. Does he?
No.
Ha!
You can catch us at 7:30 on Fridays here on Twitch. In the meantime, check us out on YouTube and all other social platforms. Bye, guys.
What the fuck?
Bye.
AM.